One of my favorite parts of each season is giving our home a fresh new look. Today we're saying goodbye to spring and Easter and welcoming summer with red, white, and blue touches throughout our home as we celebrate our nation's 250th birthday. Let's get to decorating. So glad y'all are here. Welcome to our Empty Nest Life here with Mona again. So let's just work together, or you can sit down and just watch me work, but maybe get a little motivation to do something in your home. But grab you something to drink and just sit back and relax, or get up and let's work together. Either way, I'm glad you're here. Let's get into it. Okay, I'm probably just going to set everything in there on the kitchen table for now, after I make room to set everything in there on the kitchen table. So we're going to take down everything that screams Easter. Some of the spring decor can be used and transitioned on into summer, so we're not going to bother that. But we are going to take down all the bunnies and the eggs and the carrots and things like that. Okay, I have got things out here that's going to need to be wrapped, so I've got some wrapping paper. But we'll take care of that. And I've got some towels that we can use to wrap. I wrap anything breakable is going to get wrapped. So. This is the last of it. I'm going to do one more sweep throughout the whole house, just because I always leave something. There's going to be something somewhere that I have missed. You can bank on it. Okay, like I said, Okay, I'm going to make a sweep back in the back of the house just to see if there's anything left. We'll meet back here. There's probably something hiding somewhere, because there normally is. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping all of this breakables up. Oh, we've got to find some boxes, so we've got to do that too. So we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, here we are, getting ready to pack it all away. Easter is going to be out of here until 2027. So today what we're going to do is we're going to fill in the empty spaces that was left behind, items that we took out that's not going to be in our decor for summer. We're bringing in the red, whites, and blues. We didn't make it for Memorial Day, but we're going to make it for July 4th, and we're going to keep it up all summer, from here all the way through the end of summer. Maybe in August I may be bringing out some different types of decor, but then again I may not. But nevertheless, let's get started bringing in some touches of patriotic decor with red, white, and blue. I'm going to put this right back in here. Just tuck it in the back here. It kind of hides, when I put items back there, it kind of hides the cords and things like that. So that's the purpose of that. I have another sign, Home Sweet Home, but it's in red, white, and blue. I'm just going to tuck that right there. And this I've had for a while. I can't remember. Hobby Lobby years ago, and I'm just going to tuck it right down here. So let me swing it down and I'll show you. I have a little succulent plant, faux plant. I'm just going to tuck that right down in there and call it a day. So in this picture here, it's watering can actually. I'm just going to put a couple of flags. And just kind of turn them like that so it shows going out to the sides, each side. So we're just adding a little bit of patriotic decor, and I think it's just enough. So let's move on over to this side of the room. So there's not going to be much going on this side of the room. It's where Marty's, we tucked that deer head. Drew and I did that several months ago. But we're going to just add just a little bit. So I have another flag. Flags are always a good way to add patriotic decor into your already neutral decor if you've got neutral decor. So I think that is going to work perfectly. Just tucked in right in here. Like that. And over here beside Baby Rosie's picture, I had a bunny rabbit. So I brought in a gnome holding a little heart with it's a flag heart, and I love that. I think this came from the Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure it did. So I'm just going to tuck it over here in the corner. And the picture is clear, so you can kind of see that little heart that he's holding back there, so it doesn't cover it completely up. I found this in my stash, and it's really cute, and I'm just going to add it right here. And that's all we're doing over here. I've got one more flag I'm going to put up and one thing on the door, and I'll show you those. So right here you'll see a swan. I got that at Hobby Lobby the other day. I can't remember. Okay, it was not on sale. It was $6.99. But I just went back to Hobby Lobby yesterday. I think I got this yesterday. I didn't even show y'all the haul. But anyway, that was in the haul from yesterday's Adventures Out to Town to Get Groceries in the Rain. But over here, I'm going to fill that in with a little fireworks. It says fireworks, flip-flops, and freedom. Love it. And a flag. I'm just going to tuck the flag in this faux plant here. Oh, I love that. That's perfectly enough to scream red, white, and blue patriotic. So right here I had a little sign about deer hunting. If you go to hunt me, send my wife to hunt me or something, I don't know. It was a deer sign. But I've got a USA. I think it came from the Dollar Tree years ago, and I'm just going to hang it right there on that nail. And guys, that's all we're doing out here. We'll take a look at the whole thing once we get everything decorated at the end. So now let's move on into the living room. We're going to decorate in there next. Okay, the mantle is what I always enjoy decorating, and I know some of y'all love to see me decorate the mantle. You've told me in the comments that you love to see me decorate the mantle. I've been trying to figure out what I wanted to do on the mantle. You saw me make, or add to that picture with flowers already in it, adding the blues and the reds because it already had whites in it. But I'm not sure. I want to put it up here, but I don't really know where. Let me just play around with it a minute. I know we can't keep it like this, exactly like this, because I've got some tall things that I'm using. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move things around for just a minute. It's not going to stay here. I just want to move it for just a minute to see where I can, because I really do want to put that big picture with the faux flowers in it of red, white, and blue. But I also want to keep this up here too. So let's just see how this looks on this side over here to bring height over on this side. Okay, I really like it there. And the reason I like it there is it's bringing height over here, because I think I'm going to put something tall over here. I can still put this picture. Okay, I think that works great. I don't think I need to raise it up. Now, let me do this. Put a candle here and a candle here. And then I need something for in the center. And to bring the red, white, and blue over to the other side, I have another little gnome. So let me swing you up and let's see how he looks over here. Oh, he looks really cute sitting there. He looks really cute. I like that. Okay, I have a red mushroom. I think I'm going to put the red mushroom right there. Actually, I have another red and blue, but I need something else to put right in here, I think. Let me see what I've got here. And I need to do something with this because it's got too much orange. This has got too much orange in it. Let me just try this. I've got one of these little signs from Dollar Tree, very cute. But I'm gonna see if I can do something. Okay, that's cute. And I've got another flag. Let me see if another flag coming out on this side is too much. Oh, I kind of like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. What do y'all think? Can you see it very well up here? Or should I go? Maybe I should put two flags, y'all. Like one, because I think I got more. One coming off. One coming off this side and maybe one coming off. Let me get another flag. And actually, that may help take up some of the room in here if I put another flag over here, like coming off this side. Or maybe put them in the middle. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. I love it. It's kind of hiding my bishop sign, but it'll be okay. Leave the mushroom right here. Now, if I can figure out something to raise, I could put the other mushrooms over here. Let me go find something, maybe even some books. Might grab some books to put over here. The key is to hiding the books. Let's see if we can make this work. Okay, can't see that one. And you can't see that one. Perfect. So I'll put the blue one. Well, you can't see the mushroom either. And the red one over there. You can see that mushroom, but I need another book. Or something. That's going to fill in that some, but I think I need another small book. Okay, I actually went and got two more books because I'm going to see if I can get them up just a little bit taller. Let's see. Okay, you really can't see the books, so because I've got flowers kind of disguising it right there. So I think that looks really good, y'all. Let's take a look. Let's step back. How about that? Let's step back and take a look. Okay, what do you think? Now, I do have a banner or a garland, whatever you want to call those things, that I will be putting up too. So let's put this up and just, maybe it'll tie it all together and see how it looks. This is always a tricky one because I have to kind of wrap it around and make it stay. Actually, I may do this. I do that instead because it is so long. It's a very long banner for garland. And I do have that hook in the middle so I can hook it up. But it's going to need to be hooked like that. So I might just have to do some of the sticky stuff. But that'll look really good. Let me go get some of that sticky stuff. Okay, what I done was I took one of these little things. It's got the back side, you know, and then both sides are sticky, you see. Perfect. Worked out perfect. What do you think? I think it looks really good. Okay, I'm not going to do much more in here at all. I've got a couple more things we're going to put out, and then, I mean, we're just going to call it done. I don't want to overpower the space to where it looks, it's not cohesive with my summer decor that I already have. So, I hope you like it. So, let's go ahead and swing over to this side. Okay, I've got this little area here. And maybe I'll do something over, you know, I've got the little small bookcases on each side, and I may do something on those. Well, I know I'm going to do something with the little red truck, the little truck, because I love that little truck. So let's move over there a little closer. Okay, the little truck here, I had carrots all in here, but I have another flag. So we're going to act like he's got a flag that he's carrying around in the back of his truck. Perfect. Perfect. Just enough. Okay, now let's swing up. And I have another one of these little stars. And I'm just going to place it right here. Just right there. That's all I'm doing on those shelves. That's it, guys. That's it. Okay, in the corner over there, I'm just going to put another flag. All of these flags came from Dollar Tree. It was 3 flags in a pack for $1.25, or $1.50 maybe. This is a tight spot over here, and I know it's really dark. I decided I'm just going to take you over there with me because it's so dark that you can't see what I'm doing. So let me swing you around. Okay, this is the area I'm talking about putting the flag, and I'm just going to see if I can stick it right down in there. Oh, that looks really good. Maybe it needs to go back just a little bit more or over. Or maybe it needs to go that way. That looks really good. Okay, we're gonna say that is done. Another little flag over here. Oh, perfect. I just saw something earlier when I had to go get Drew today from his job. It was raining. So he was here with me for a little while I was cleaning. I actually cleaned before I decorated. But anyway, this is so funny, y'all, because you know I'm going to leave something out for every season. I'm going to leave it out. Oh, I was moving things around, and I looked behind the door. Let me swing you around there. Do you see anything that maybe doesn't belong in the summertime for Patriotic? Yep, I do too. Rabbits, and more rabbits. I had 3 rabbits left. I'm not going to touch this area because I keep the door open a lot anyway, but it does have, like, you know, some summery flowers already in it, so we're just going to keep it as is. I just had to show you this. It does always amaze me that I always find something. Let's swing around here on the couch area. I found a beautiful little pillow at the Dollar General. Actually, I bought 4 pillows at Dollar General. I wasn't willing to pay, I'm just going to be honest with you, I'm not willing to pay some of the prices that they're asking for pillows at Hobby Lobby. $20 for a tiny little pillow. No, thank you. So I found little pillows at Dollar General for $5. That I will do. And as you can see, $5. But it's so cute. And I'm just going to stick this in the chair. I got to take the price tag off though. So I'm just going to stick it in the chair, and that's where it's going to live this summer. And I've got to fold this blanket. What I'm doing is keeping this out because I don't really have another blanket. It really ties in so well with the colors of that pillow. Maybe that's not too much. Oh, the color in here is awful. I'm just going to leave it like that for the time being. Now let's go over to the couch side and I'll show you the pillows and what I'm going to put over there. A flag, of course. Flags are my friend this year because that's a lot of my decor is going to be flags. We'll put another flag over here in this picture here. I've got blues, I've got yellows, I've got purples. It's just a mixture of summer flowers, and it's okay. Oh, there we go. I like that. Okay, that one's done. Okay, before we get to the pillows, I want to just go ahead and recreate that look over here with another flag. Okay, that's good. So, let me show you that pillow. This came from Dollar General, y'all. And I think it was $8 maybe? It might have been 10. Honestly, I can't remember. But I'm going to put it on the couch here. Brings in the red, the white, and the blue, and the summer because it's got strawberries on it, and I think it's perfect in here because I have a red couch. It works perfectly. So for my summer blanket, Dollar General, once again, and it's perfect. It's perfect. Red, white, and blue. I'm going to retire my other blanket, and I'm so sad to see it go because it's so warm and cozy. But I'm going to put this out instead, y'all. Over here. Goodbye for now. Perfect. I love that. That looks so pretty together. For my last area, I've got this little tray here on my coffee table. Let's decorate that up. Not much, just a little. Okay, I took out all of the greenery out of this right here. It was just too much, and I really wasn't enjoying it. So I do enjoy the bird though here. I really do, and I like having my baby girls here when they were young, and the bee. And I do like this old lantern. It's old. It's I don't know how old it is. It's just kind of falling apart, but I love it. But what I brought in here was, and I did keep out some of the flowers. But I thought, let's go ahead and see if we can work something in to bring in the red, white, and blue. Oh, I thought this would be kind of fun because right here with the girls, and I thought, just have it for the girls. So, and maybe stick. We're just going to kind of decorate this up here. Down here. I need to clean in there because all of those little white flowers just kind of fell off all into there. And I've got this, and it's family, and I love it. Love that. Hobby Lobby. Was it on sale? I think I gave $4.49 for it, but not this year. I didn't buy that this year. I've had that. Stick it right in there. I think that looks really good. And I had another one of these. I don't have it in blue or anything, but it's got green over here also. So I think it'll work perfectly fine because I felt like I needed something right in there. And I think I'm pleased with that right there. And that's going to get it for in here in the living room. That's all I'm going to do in here. That's it, guys. So next up, we might work in the bedroom. So let's tackle the bedroom real quick. Okay guys, I'm real excited about showing you something that I didn't know how I was going to work it into my blue room now. And it was the item that I always hung over here in the summertime, but it had purple, if you remember, because I had purple in this room and I didn't know what I was going to do. And I thought, oh, I love it. So I bought it at a thrift store and I just loved it and it fit perfect. So I went and got me a bunch of blue flowers and this is what I done. I'm really excited about it too because it turned out perfect. It still has the purples in there because they were in there, but I added all of the blues. Guys, look at that. And it's got the hanger, you know, on the back for me to hang it up. But what do you think? I think it's going to work perfect. Even though it still has the purples in there, it's going to work perfect because it's got all those blues. So let's go ahead and hang that up. Perfect. I love it. It is gorgeous now with all the blues in there. I think it just ties it all in together so perfectly. So I'm really not doing a lot of patriotic decor in here, but I did find more pillows, very, very similar to the one that is on the couch that was $5. I've got this one. I'll show you. Let's put them on the bed. Oh, and you'll notice that I went and got my Mr. and Mrs. pillows. I'm using those. I know it's got black in them, but I love my Mr. and Mrs. So they're going to be in it because I do have touches of black throughout the room as well still in their decor. So this right here, let's put right here. Let's just tuck it right in there. Looks good. And here's the other one. I love it too. So let's tuck it right here on the other side. So that's all I'm going to do with my bed. I know I've added more pillows. But you know, I really do like the blue pillows with the touches of red in the bedroom. I really do like that. I've got the other pillows pulled out, but I'm going to take and put those back up because I'm not going to use those. It was this, and they lived happily ever after. And then the black checked, I'm not going to use that anymore. I'm going to go put those up. So we'll put those up. Let me show you what else I bought. I did buy a few items yesterday at Hobby Lobby. So let me show you what I got. Oh, and I haven't dusted in here, but I'm going to go ahead and decorate. I'll come back and clean another day, y'all. I found this and it had the purple and the yellows, and you know, I still have some purples in here too, but it's so cute. And it was on the spring shop sale. I cannot see it, sorry, but it was 50% off, and I'm just going to tuck it right in there. Okay, down here on the bottom, I've got this riser, and I found these beautiful yellow. Oh, this came from Dollar General, $6. Yeah, $6, and I loved them. And I just love the flowiness of them. I just think it's so pretty. And it's really pretty right here in this corner, I think. But then at Hobby Lobby, you know, I've already had the swan. And it's just going to go right back there, or right there. It wasn't there. I moved it, or I have moved it. These were at Hobby Lobby. Cute. They're little like crocheted flowers. And I love them. So they're going right here in the swan. Because I'm bringing in a little bit of pink too, because I found a bird. And it's got pinks and blues. I love it. I love that bird. So I'll just tuck the bird right in there. And I think that's perfect right there. That's all I'm doing over here. That's it. Okay, I got this at Hobby Lobby the other day, and I'm just going to place it right here. Got a few more things, let me show you. Okay, over here you'll remember I had the bunny rabbit picture here. It kind of hides this area where I've got cords that need to be hidden. And so at Walmart yesterday, they had pictures marked down. I think this one was marked down to $5. It had been, I think it had been 10, I think. But it's on a little pedestal there, so I think that'll work perfect there. It's big enough that it hides, and it's got touches of pinks and blues in it, so it's going to work perfect. And to bring in a little Patriotic, red, white, and blue, I found a heart at Dollar General. It's $3. And I love that. Because I've got my blue people up here, and it's already got blue in here. In the flowers, everywhere I've already got blue and white. And now I've got little touches of red in the pillows. So it's worked out perfect. Okay, at Walmart the other day, yesterday, matter of fact, they had this. Okay, this is in my living room, guys. Remember, I got this at Walmart, I think for $11 or $12. They had it marked down to $8 yesterday. So I snagged it up real quick, like, because they only had 2 left. And I'm thinking, you know, this is, I love that. I love it. But it is more spring, I think, themed. So what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking, how would that look if I put this there? Because you know how I said I really enjoyed having that there because it felt like I had something to look at when I was sitting here doing my makeup. So let's give it a spin, see if it'll work. And in the bathroom, I'm only going to show you one thing that I did in there. I really haven't done anything in the bathroom. I really don't normally put out a lot of decor in the bathroom, like July 4th, red, white, and blue. I just don't have any, or I don't have enough to go around, I guess. So I'm thinking right here, beautiful, right? I think it'll be beautiful right there. So let's try that out. And I'm gonna try not to nail. Oh, I may have to put a nail. I don't really want to, but I may have to. So let me go figure this out, and I will be right back. Okay, I did it. I hung it up. I love it. I love it. I think it looks so pretty there. Even though it doesn't have blues in it, it just is so pretty. I love it. So I'm just going to show you one more thing that I did. Look what I did to this. It has the purples in it just like the other arrangement did. But what I done was I stuck blues in amongst all of those purples, and I think it turned out perfect. So now I can keep this wreath because I was going to have to just find another one. And I'm thinking, let's just try this. And it worked. I love it. And it's got the touches of yellow that I'm bringing in also, so it's perfect. I love it. I'm going to keep it like this. So now, basically, all we like is the laundry room. I'm going to do a little bit of decorating in the laundry room and the kitchen. That's what's going to take me the longest, is the kitchen. So as I start decorating in the kitchen, I'm going to let the music play and simply enjoy the process. I hope these next few minutes give you the little inspiration for your own home and a chance to relax, unwind, and enjoy a quiet decorating moment with me. Sometimes it's nice to slow down, listen to the music, and find joy in creating a space that feels warm, welcoming, and ready for a new season. Okay, all I'd done to this table was add a couple things. Well, 3 things that I bought at Hobby Lobby. And 2 things that I bought at Hobby Lobby and 1 thing that I already had. So, look at the little birds. I don't know if I showed you those. I've already taken the price tag off. It wasn't on sale, but I love them, so I just put them down here. I put those there. I put my mushrooms here that I bought at Hobby Lobby. They were the Spring Shop, $10.99, so say $5.50 for that. Love that. Stuck that right there. And then this mushroom I already had, and I just stuck it over here. couldn't be happier with how everything turned out. The mix of summer decor and patriotic touches feels so warm, welcoming, and cheerful, and it truly makes our home feel ready for the season ahead. Celebrating our nation's 250th birthday makes decorating this year feel even more special, and I love having reminders throughout our home of all the things that makes this season so meaningful. Thank you so much for spending a part of your day with us and watching all the way to the end. Your support means more to us and our channel than you'll ever know. I hope today's video gave you a little inspiration and motivation to decorate your own home or favorite space with things that bring you joy and make it feel uniquely yours. Before you go, I'd love to know what was your favorite part of today's decorating. So be sure to leave me a comment below. Thanks again for being here, and we hope that you'll come back and visit with us again. And until next time, take care, smile, be kind to one another, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody.